Well, hello, one and all, and welcome to the Geeknd Live. I'm still called Jamie. Who are you? Well, I can see a certain somebody is now called something else. We'll come on to that in a moment, but this is a weekly Star Wars stream where we talk about the week's Star Wars news. There isn't any this week, but we're still going to talk about it anyway because well, I've personally got nothing better to do. Don't know about you, but this might be the quickest stream in a little while, possibly even shorter than that 30-second countdown that started the stream. Let's see how it goes. There is one thing to talk about, which I'll bring up in a moment. Also, I'm not a gamer, but I am aware that Lego Star Wars, the latest Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga game, has come out this week, and I'm seeing mostly a lot of love for it on the internet. So if anyone here has been playing it, let me know what you think. Let us all know what you think to it. This is an interactive show as always, so I'll be over in the chat and also in the future if you're watching on the replay, because it is basically time travel doing that, right? Leave us a comment and I usually reply. All right, then, let me pop over to the chat and then we'll come on to the one story that isn't Lego Star Wars that I have got to bring up. News. All right, let's say hello to yeah, exactly, what's he called this week? Glenn, the geeky hippie pun lord. Well, Glenn, I can't keep up with you, mate. I really can't. The YouTuber formerly known as how many names now? I said can't keep up. Gaz Nottingham, always good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, it's I want to know about this Lego game. Want to know about it. So if anyone here is playing it, has got it already, do let me know. Also, hello to Peter, who's saying hello to Glenn and Gaz. There's a lot of hello thereing going on as well. James Flakes is here as well. Hello there, Darklings and Sif. Hey, there's me. There's me saying hello there, one and all. Power Droid Girl as well. The Gonk Droid is in the house. Phil Hawkins is here too. Can't stay long. Don't worry, mate. It's not going to be long, to be honest. There's nothing to talk about, but I hope you're doing good. You're backstage, and good luck. Good luck going on stage for the local play. Anders, hello to you. And David's here as well. And he hopes that you're all having an absolutely fabulous Thursday. Well, you will be now because the Geekend Live has started. Your Thursday starts right here. Also, hello to Christopher of Explaining Computers. Great to see you. And we need to have that catch-up, don't we? I'm going to email you. It'd be great to have the catch-up that we alluded to, but I hope you're doing well over there, my friend. And I think I've said hello to everybody. No, there is another. Simon D is here as well, who hopes that Phil Hawkins' performance will be more Harrison Ford than Hayden Christensen. Controversial comment. There's a lot of love for Hayden out there these days. Don't make me make another video like the Jake Lloyd one, Simon. But oi to you as well. And Anders says, having a fun time. Okay, the first comment I've noticed anyway on the Lego Star Wars game. Having a fun time playing the new Lego Star Wars game. Laughed out loud when Qui-Gon said he had a particular set of skills. Yeah, it does look like a lot of fun. It does look like a lot of fun, the game. I'm not a gamer. You know, I don't have a console. I mean, can you like get games for laptops? Like, I sound like such an old man. I am an old man. But can you get game... Hey, Christopher, Explaining Computers, can you explain a laptop question to me, or at least the answer to the question to me, please? Can I get games for my laptop, and will it actually work? I don't have a terrible laptop. Equally, it's not the best laptop in the world. So, will it work? Because I'd also like to play, is it Jedi Fallen Order as well, right? But anyway, glad to hear you're having fun with it, Anders. What else? Glenn says, it's always right there for you to read. No need to keep up. Yeah, true, it's there, but I can't remember what you were called last week, let alone the week before that one. Simon D, I've been doing drama classes on Thursday night, so missed a few weeks, but back tonight, baby. Good to have you back, baby. And I hope the drama classes are going good, and I hope you're more Harrison than Hayden. That sounds cool, though, man. We'll be catching up soon as well. So, Christopher is here in the present moment. Yeah, normally time traveling, watching in the future, but good to have you here in the present moment for probably the shortest ever stream because there is no news. There's never news really, but this is like the scrapiest of scraping barrel streams I've ever done. But we can just hang out. There is one story I'm going to bring up in a moment, but don't get too excited. David says, don't forget, I like it. Don't forget to force choke that like button, guys and girls. Really help the channel and keeps the great content coming. Yeah, apparently it helps. I've never seen actual evidence of it, but apparently it does help. So do what David says and force choke that live button. Hello to Clays as well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And also Glenn's in on the hitting that like button subject as well. So Christopher's come back and said I would need a laptop with decent graphics to play games. Okay, I don't know if I have a laptop with decent graphics. I'm going to look into that to find out before I invest in a game for the laptop. But I guess as long as the graphic card works, as not a free, I don't plan on becoming a frequent player again. So investing in a game for a laptop, assuming it works well enough, is better for me than investing in a console. And also, I'm a man on the run. Lugging a console around with me as well, you know, ain't the best thing. Glenn also says, yes, any game that will run on a PC can be run on a PC. I've got a Mac. I've got a Mac, though. A Mac, what is it? MacBook Pro. I don't know how much muscle it's got. Jamie, they even have the internet on computers now. Do they now, Simon? Well, I never. Also, hello to Astramus. Hope you're doing good, matey. And the brilliant brick, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. Yeah, that's the name. But Simon D says, how dare you, by the way, Simon, promote another YouTube channel on this YouTube channel. But anyway, has anyone seen the YouTube channel Cultured Bubble? I've not. She's done fun reactions to prequels and OT. I'll check that out. As a man who's trying to decide what to do with reaction videos, I don't want to do them, but I feel like it's the only way to survive. I'm going to check that out. Do you like it, Simon? Phil's gone. Break a leg, mate. He's off on stage. Good luck. Right, I'm going to bring up the one story that I've got here. Now, this is complete speculation. So it's not really news, but there has been an announcement regarding one of the panels for Star Wars Celebration, which is coming very soon. And Gizmodo have interpreted this as there being major Star Wars movie news coming on May 26th. So basically, the first major panel announcement for Star Wars Celebration has been announced, or at least had more details. And it's said to open the festival and will feature Lucasfilm's current crop of live-action filmmakers. It adds that they'll be joined by special guests to discuss the many Star Wars adventures coming soon, including Obi-Wan Kenobi, Andor, and The Mandalorian. Now, Gizmodo, like me, struggling for content, have interpreted this as the key word there being including. So, the article says, we of course expected there to be news about the upcoming Disney Plus shows like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Andor, and The Mandalorian. Those shows are either coming out the next day, in the case of Kenobi, or already done filming. But the many Star Wars adventures coming soon, including, means those projects are only part of it. This is just the beginning, people. Plus, as much as they fit the bill, you rarely call people making TV shows, even elaborate Star Wars TV shows, filmmakers. All of which leads us to believe that on May 26th, at the start of Star Wars Celebration, Lucasfilm will finally let us know what's next in terms of the big screen they're talking here. Is Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron going to be the next Star Wars film? And if so, could we find out some story or cast details? If it's not, odds are we'll find out what is coming next, and that could be Taika Waititi's movie, Kevin Feige, and Michael Waldron's movie, or something else entirely. I see how they're just not even bothering mentioning the Rian Johnson trilogy here anymore. That's surely dead, right? But anyway, I think we are going to get some movie news at Star Wars Celebration. It'd be really weird if we didn't. You know, Star Wars, as much as mostly Disney Plus for me is going pretty well so far, Star Wars belongs on the big screen. You know, we need to have a movie a headline event, if you like, on the big screen to look forward to. So it'd be very strange if there was not an announcement in terms of big screen. Right, I'm going to pop out. That was it, by the way. That was the news. It was like speculation about potential news. I don't know. I told you I've got nothing better to do, guys. I'm here for you. I'm always here for you. So in regards to video games, Power Droid Girl says, multiple sclerosis stole my hand-eye coordination, so I rarely game these days. Lego Star Wars looks brilliant, though. Yeah, I have to agree with you. It does look a lot of fun. Well, Anders said it himself. He's having a good time playing it. Glenn, whatever his name is, says, speaking of YouTube channels, looks like me and a friend are starting another later this year. All right, mate, we'll keep us posted on that one. Simon D says, I'd recommend her reactions. I'm not a huge fan of reactions of the usual type of films, Star Wars, Spielberg, Marvel, etc., but she does make some interesting comments. All right, man, I'm going to check that out at some point. David says, some mild news. Episode 5 of Kenobi has been confirmed to be written by Andrew Stanton. I didn't see this. Pirates of the Caribbean, Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Wall-E. Is that actually confirmed? I didn't see that, which doesn't mean it's not confirmed, but I just didn't see that. And I did some extensive research before coming live, i.e. I looked at the first 2 pages of Google News, which were all about Lego Star Wars. Padro Girl, just correcting something that I didn't even notice. Rian Johnson trilogy, please. I don't think we're going to get it, man, and I'm actually up for it. Give Rian Johnson his own playpen, his own sandpit to play with. His blank canvas, yeah? Give him it. He will do a stunning job, I'm sure, but it's just not going to happen at this point, is it? And I feel like Gizmodo, I might be wrong here, are pretty pro Johnson, pro The Last Jedi, so if even they're not including it now in a list of potentials, then, as Dave McKay says, dead. However, Glenn refuses to believe it, David. Refusal from whatever his name is these days. Jane Flakes adds, Rian Johnson, I would love to see more from him. I loved his film in the saga. Simon D says, wasn't John Watts Spider-Man hinted at as a Star Wars director, or did I miss your comment? I find him a bit visually bland, but maybe he'll play the game with Disney. I don't think I made a comment on it, unless it was a comment from somebody else, but I think I heard that rumor from you, Simon, a while ago. I've heard this rumor, but I feel like it was on a stream as opposed to me reading it somewhere on Twitter or whatever. But yeah, if anybody else can elaborate on that, let us know in the chat, because we'll be wrapping up very soon, people. Gaz Nottingham says, I think we'll get mention of the Lando series. I'm excited to see something about it. There's some more support for a Rian Johnson trilogy from Astramus. He seemed to really want to do something new with Star Wars, and he did. It was a bit too new for quite a lot of people, it turned out to be. But he's a very talented. I enjoyed The Last Jedi. It's not everything about it, but there's a lot, I think, to respect and admire and love about it. And he's an excellent filmmaker, TV maker as well. As I always say, some of my favorite episodes of Breaking Bad were directed by Rian Johnson, and Breaking Bad for me is the finest TV series of all time. So yeah, give him that blank canvas to play with in Star Wars, and I think the results will be fantastic. Right. Yeah, the Rian Johnson trilogy is the Knives Out films, to be honest now. Yeah, that's it. That is the Rian Johnson trilogy. It's just not happening in Star Wars. It's just happening with James Bond instead. So all the writers were listed on the Insider's website in regards to Kenobi, David says. So I'm guessing that means confirmed. Yeah, I mean, if Insider are saying it, I would take that pretty solidly. Gaz adds, pretty sure it was 2017 when we got the Rian Johnson announcement of a trilogy, but have we had anything official since? No, I'd be up for it happening. No, we haven't heard anything. It's gone very quiet on that front, which usually means... Simon D says, no one's ever really gone. No trilogy's ever really gone. Power Droid Girl, fingers crossed for an Andor trailer at Celebration. I can't wait for that show. Yeah, it's been wrapped for ages, man. Where's that trailer? Yeah, that's got to happen at Celebration, surely. It wrapped so long ago in the UK, didn't it? Was it like Christmas time or even before Christmas? I feel like it was last year when it wrapped. I could be wrong. I often am. In fact, I mostly am. But yeah, I would be very surprised if we didn't get something, because we've already had one of the sizzle reels for Andor, haven't we? The more kind of behind the scenes focused drops. So yeah. Oh, the Disinsider, not the Insider. Okay, maybe take that one with a bit more of a pinch of salt then. But who knows, man? I don't know. Brian's here, who also changed his name recently and really freaked me out. But he's here watching on 1.75 times speed from the beginning to catch up. So you really are time traveling now. I hope you're good in the past. Welcome to the present, which will be the past by the time you reach it, but maybe you will reach the live. I'm confused, but maybe you will reach the live present at some point. Yeah, let's see what happens anyway in regards to Celebration, the Rian Johnson trilogy. There's a lot of uncertainty out there, people. So we will just see how it goes. But hey, we are struggling in the news department of late. I'll do another little Google News thing just in case something broke while I'm on air. Live breaking news. I doubt it. No, nothing. But still, this channel is about loyalty. Loyalty from you to the channel. Loyalty from the channel to you. We are the channel. Something like that. What does Anders Lay say? Surprised we still don't know when Bad Batch Season 2 is going to premiere. I did not receive a link, David. Because I don't look at it through YouTube, the chat. I look at it through StreamYard, the software that I use. So I don't get to see the spam messages, but it might have gone through to that. So I can check afterwards, I think. I'll try. So yeah, I imagine there'll be some Bad Batch, because wasn't there a rumor that Bad Batch, I don't know if it was a leak, but wasn't there a rumor that Bad Batch is going to be out really soon, like after Kenobi? So in which case, you definitely expect to get some pretty solid information on that. And yeah, Glenn, the geeky hippie pun lord. Yeah, we are due for an Andor trailer. Definitely. Well overdue, man. Gaz, is Rangers the New Republic cancelled after the Carano? I think it's officially shelved, right? Which essentially means cancelled. They ain't gonna kill off Cara Dune, in Mando season 3. She's just gonna be off on some mission, right? So I guess there is the potential one day for them to kiss and make up, and perhaps that series will come back, because presumably it was going to center around her. But yeah, I think officially shelved is the industry terminology for that one at the moment. But we ain't getting it. Not anytime soon. Padroy Girl Andor filmed at a quarry near me on the Isle of Purbeck. I'm stupidly pleased about that. Is that in Essex? You probably know the Star Wars Sessions lads who come on the channel occasionally. They are Essex based, and somewhere in Essex, and I feel like it was a quarry. They went off to try. They heard whispers of the filming, went off to try and get some scoops. David says, I don't think you can post links in chat unless you're a moderator. That's a good thing to say, and I definitely mentioned this in the past. I need to figure out how to make people moderators, because pretty much everybody in this stream I know, so I trust. So hey, let's make everybody moderators, and you can share as many links as you want, baby. Right. Oh, Dorset. Is it Dorset, not Essex then? Okay, that's different to whatever the Star Wars Sessions guys went to see. But that's the cool, that's the exciting. Okay, I'm excited about the timeline and the potential of the sort of darker underground side of the rebellion with Andor. But also I love the fact that I like the volume. I like the way the Mandalorian looks. But I'm really excited by the fact that Andor seems to be good old-fashioned, like a good old-fashioned film. The production values, they were all over the UK in terms of locations. They even went to Blackpool. Nobody goes to Blackpool. Andor went to Blackpool, though. They were filming all over the place, and obviously using Pinewood Studios. And I believe at one point there was talk of a volume. In fact, there is a volume in the UK now, because I think they've been using it for Ant-Man, maybe. But I think they were supposed to be using it for Andor, but maybe I heard, I don't know if it was a rumor or something true or confirmed, that they actually ditched the volume for Andor in the end. But so much done on location, and that's pretty cool, because I can maybe make a location video one day. Rogue One was randomly trending on Twitter earlier today, getting much love all round too. Why is Gareth Edwards not directing at least an episode of Andor? Feels really strange to me that. Even though some of the interviews I've done with people who worked on Rogue One have really played down the so-called problems, reshoots, etc., there does seem something a little, and I believe that, to be honest, but there does seem, because reshoots are just part of the process. But again, there does seem to be something there between Lucasfilm and Gareth Edwards. It just seems odd to me that, I mean, maybe he's busy with another project. It could be a really boring and understandable reason for it. But anyway, yeah, Bad Batch Season 2 is happening. That's confirmed. That's confirmed for sure. Okay, Jones Capone, a.k.a. David. Apparently, this Insider is like the Disney version of the Insider or something. Okay, again, big old mountain size, big pinch of salt. Simon D, I predict they'll just not mention Cara Dune ever again. Yeah, she's not that important, really, is she? To actually have to mention, to explain, you know? It's not like Leia, where you need to find a way after Carrie Fisher passed to use her to, finish her story, if you like. Cara Dune wasn't in every episode of The Mandalorian anyway. I think in season 2, it's 4 episodes in till she pops up again. So I agree with you there, Simon. Okay, it is Dorset. It was Dorset, not Essex. But they did film in Essex, and it sounds like they did film in Dorset, and they did film in Blackpool. No offense, Blackpool. So, yeah, again, I like a location, me. Astroma says, I saw Taika Waititi's name mentioned in that article you showed earlier. What is his rumored project? A movie, but that's all we know. Again, much like Rian Johnson's trilogy, this was mentioned a long time ago, and nothing has been said since. But it seems more likely than the aforementioned trilogy. Cara Dune died from eating bad space oysters. Happens to the best of us. I think Lego Star Wars was made in England, says the brilliant Brick. There is a big games industry in the UK. So yeah, it's possible. I just don't know. Make us all mods, lol. Yeah, I got to work out how to do it. I think I said this months ago. I'm going to work out how to do it and then make people mods. So I am going to work out how to do it, and then I'll formally ask people who wants to do it. I mean, I don't think there's much you need to do, really. It's not the busiest of live streams, but it's intimate. It's friendly. Powerdroid Girl says, Andor filmed all over the UK. It's old school, and I love it. Clays is also looking forward very much to Andor. Peanut says, good evening, and I say to you, Peanut, good afternoon from Mexico City. By the way, the last stream in Mexico City, I will be back in the UK next week. So, yeah, doesn't change anything. Background, maybe. Don't think I'll be in the shed, though, people. Don't think we're ready for a shed return just yet. Jane Flake says, as a Sith, I crave power, but I might end up killing everyone. So no mod power for me. Yeah, we're keeping that power away from you, Jane. It's for the best. Liam Robertson, game history guy, my friend, says, hey, Jamie, off topic, but there's a nice nod to the Empire Strikes Door blooper in the new Lego Star Wars. Funny game, worth a look. And I love the fact that you call it the Empire Strikes Door blooper, because that's what made that blooper so special. That documentary, not the film it was actually in. So cool, man. I will. Well, I can't check it out really, but I'm sure at some point people will be posting. Was it like gameplay videos and stuff? But yeah, that's cool to know. It's the blooper that keeps on giving. It really is. Really is. Jane Flake says Gareth Edwards seems so genuinely excited with Rogue One. He will be missed. Yeah. Great filmmaker. Genuine Star Wars fan. We'll never really know what went on there, but unless it's a really obvious and boring reason, i.e. he's busy, it just seems odd that he's not involved at all with Andor. It's the Rogue One prequel, isn't it, really? Gaz Nottingham says in Mandalorian season 3, we will hear that Moff Gideon killed Cara Dune on the way to the authorities and has escaped. Cue Captain Carson Teva to step up and take the lead for the hunt. Yeah, I hope Teva gets. I know he had a little cameo in Boba recently as well, but I feel like he was gonna get a bit of a role in the Knights of the Republic series that's currently shelved. So hopefully, yeah, he'll maybe fill Dune's boots to a certain extent as what makes sense story-wise anyway. But yeah, Mando season 3 is apparently wrapped, hasn't it? Glenn says the volume does have its drawbacks. Apparently, lighting for outdoors is tricky or something. Saw someone talking about it. I think the guy was a cinematographer for Clerks and now Star Wars stuff. Brian says just crossed it into the time. Welcome to the present. Welcome. Good to have you here, Brian. You made it. Padroy Girl says Andor supposedly getting a second season. Yeah, I've heard that. It's already, I think, already been labeled as a multi-season thing. So still room for Gareth Edwards' input after all. He had a cameo in Last Jedi, so he can't be on bad terms. No. Well, he could be, but I don't think so. I don't think he's on bad terms, but he could be. But I do think Last Jedi and Rogue One maybe had some crossover studio-wise, especially with those reshoots for Rogue One. I might be wrong, but something there tells me. Anyway, Peanut, I've been here for about, I don't even know, I've forgotten, but it's at least 6 months, maybe even going on 7, possibly. The scheduled time will not be changing, not next week anyway. We'll see after that, perhaps, but next week will all be good. Don't you worry. So 9 p.m. No, it's British summertime now. BST, so that's 10 p.m. Central European time. 3 p.m. Central time. Yeah. Brilliant Brick says the Qui-Gon death scene was pretty funny in Lego Star Wars. Right, everybody. The Knights that say, "Nah, get a Star Wars film" from Peter there. And I never knew this, David. Sorry to be distracted by your comment, Peter, but David says Ryan has a cameo in Rogue One as well. I don't think I knew that. I really don't think I knew that. Cool. So they did like swapsies for cameos. I genuinely don't think I knew that. I mean, the Gareth Edwards one, obviously I read about, but also you actually see him. So if you know what Gareth Edwards looks like, you actually see him, without a helmet on. He's on crate, isn't he? In The Last Jedi. Jane Flake says Taika's new film really must have vampires in the Star Wars universe. It's about time too. Bring it, Taika. All right, everybody. I think that brings somehow we managed nearly 30 minutes. Somehow, and Chad the Stopwatch Campbell hasn't even been here. We had nothing to talk about, yet we still made it. We managed it together. So thank you to see. Brilliant Brick says, my uncle was the guy who said salt in The Last Jedi. Cool, man. Get him on this channel. I need to interview him. And also Simon's film, Lost Angel, is out in UK and the US, Amazon and iTunes. So people go and check that out, Lost Angel. And I'll put a link to it in next week's stream as well. So we'll talk more about that then. But that's good to see, man. And I will take a look as well. I don't know if it will show up while I'm in Mexico. I don't have VPNs. I don't even know how to work them. But when I'm back in the UK, I should be able to download that. And David's comments keep getting blocked. So, yeah, we'll have to make you a moderator, my friend. It's the only way. But thank you for your perseverance, despite failing still. All right, everybody. Thank you, everyone. And we will talk this time next week. Okay. So you know what you got to do now because I'm clicking end broadcast. Take care, everybody, and keep waving. Keep waving. I've clicked end broadcast, but you got to keep